guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy ADHD Awareness Month, guys. Yeah, so let's keep raising awareness. So give my page a like and a subscribe if you're enjoying my content. Share my YouTube channel so we can carry on raising some awareness of ADHD. We still have a long way to go, so come on guys, we gotta get there. When I reach 2k, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. Still quite a way to go, but you know, hey ho, let's aim big. So yeah, let's get on. So before we start guys, I want to give you a little bit of a definition on my behalf. It's not Googled, you know, it's not anything like that. So my definition of a coping mechanism is something that, you know, helps you engage in, you know, taking your mind off of the outside world, and basically whatever you're panicking about, whatever you're finding overwhelming, is something that I personally feel is a bloody amazing thing. If you can find something that helps you, it's incredible. You know, so it helps stimulate your mind in a way that you know, it helps you take your mind off of the situation. It helps like gather all of the anxiety, and it helps like release it in a way that it could be stimulating your mind, helping you move on, forget about what's just happened. That's my definition. I can and I will give you now a definition from Google, just in case mind it makes sense. So Google's definition of a coping mechanism is an adaptation to environmental stress that is based on conscious or unconscious choice and that enhances control over behaviour and gives psychological comfort. I guess that's what a coping mechanism is. I'm sorry if I didn't give you the best explanation, but I don't want to be just using Google for my explanations. I want to give you what I believe it is first, so that hopefully, I don't know, yeah. So I have seen a counsellor, a therapist, child education psychiatrist,
and all of this stuff, right? I've seen them all. I've literally seen them all.
And they all say, oh, you know, meditation, yoga, blah, 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 blah. That does not work for me as a coping mechanism. I've tried them, I've tried exercise, I've tried that type of coping mechanism, but nothing helped me. So I'm going to give you 3 of my top coping mechanisms that I naturally go to, and that help me adapt to diffusing the stress, and I get really engaged in these coping mechanisms. They're the only ones I've ever found that helps me calm down, helps me feel comforted. So yeah, let's get on to number 1. For my coping mechanism is my iPad. So, this is how important this is to me. A few weeks ago, I dropped my iPad and smashed it, completely smashed it. And let me just tell you, like, I had a meltdown. The whole entire time, I had to get my insurance company to pay for it because it's insured. Then I had to send it away, blah, 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 blah. Pretty much I didn't have it for like 3 weeks, which was absolutely heartbreaking for me. I found it's so hard to kind of get through my day without my iPad by my side. So it kind of gave me this idea for this video because it just proves how strong of a connection my iPad has with me. It's an inanimate object, or whatever that word is. It's an object. It's not even a person. It doesn't even talk. It doesn't even like calm me down. I literally just go on my iPad and I draw. So I have the iPad Pro. I also have an Apple Pen. And I use my iPad all the time. My iPad is my go-to coping mechanism. This, and I mix it with another one of my coping mechanisms, and it really helps me. So yeah, this iPad is God's gift. It helps me so much. I can tell you guys some of the apps that I use to help me get through my you know, bad times. I can link them down below if you guys want. I do drawing, which I'm going to pop up some on the screen. I draw how I feel. So if I'm having an ADHD meltdown or a panic attack, I draw how I feel. So a lot of my drawings have a lot of meaning behind them. So yeah, I'm going to pop some up throughout the video so you guys can see them. I hope you like them and I hope you can relate to some of them. Drawing on my iPad, like digital art, that is my first and the most much effective. My most effective coping mechanism is my iPad. Drawing, digital drawing, editing, that is my go-to coping mechanism, number one. So, like I said in number one, I have my iPad, which I mix with another one of my coping mechanisms, which is I am going to show you now. So, my second coping mechanism is Woody. He is my therapy dog. He is my best friend. Like, I can't tell you how much I love this boy. He is the most incredible thing, aren't you, Woody? Hey? Yeah. He's the most incredible dog ever. I just love him. So, I got Woody 3 years ago, which is crazy. I brought him out of like my own money, and I was going through a very bad time when I got Woody. He was definitely sent to me by my nan, who sadly passed away. I believe she sent him down here because she knew just how much I needed a best friend. Woody has adapted to being my therapy dog. When I have a panic attack, he lays across my chest and comforts me. He gives me kisses on my cheek. He is just an incredible dog. So his breed is a cockapoo. He is a pure cockapoo. Can't get pedigree cockapoos, but he is a pure cockapoo. You know, and I mean pure by the behaviour, hyperactivity. If there was a dog that had ADHD, I promise you, a cockapoo would be the breed. But yeah, he is the most incredible dog. He sits on my legs when I have a panic attack because they become very, very restless. So yeah, Woody just has adapted to being my therapy dog. He isn't trained, but he is an incredible dog. And he's so intelligent. He knows when I'm being triggered. He knows when to sit on my chest. He knows when to cuddle me. So yeah, Woody is just one hell of a he is an incredible dog. If you've got a Woody in your life, you are so, so lucky. What I usually do is, if I'm having a bad time, Woody will, you know, no doubtably be with me, and then, like I say, I have my iPad, which then I just start drawing on my iPad. So yeah, that's usually what I do. I like to have some background music on, or like background noise. It helps me kind of zone out because I start to listen to the radio, the TV, whatever's on in the background. It helps me zone out. So that leads to number 3 of my coping mechanisms. So number 3 is a coping mechanism that has quite a variety of platforms in which I use it upon. So I really love watching YouTube, right? YouTube is my coping mechanism in many different platforms. Like, I can watch it on the TV. I sometimes just have it as a background noise. I sometimes just watch it on my iPad. Sometimes I just watch it on my phone. Within that, I have multiple different YouTubers that I choose to watch because they influence me in ways that just help me get through a panic attack. So I'm going to tell you guys, I think there's 5. I think I've written down 5. I've got a whiteboard in front of me because if I don't, I generally will forget. And they help me through, yeah, they help me through my panic attacks, and they do. I'm going to tell you one in particular, and I will tell you in a minute. And he has got me through so many panic attacks. He's got me through so many dental appointments, so many actual doctor appointments. And he just is an incredible man. And I find him hugely inspiring, hugely influential, and I just, well, I mean, I have got a bit of a crush on him, but hey ho. But yeah, so yeah, let's get on to that. But yeah. So the YouTuber that I am like so thankful that he is actually a YouTuber is Atwood. He has changed my life in ways that I'd never be able to explain, nor will I ever be able to thank him for. You know, like I say, he's got me through dentist appointments. I don't like the sensation. I don't like the idea of someone being in my mouth. He has always got something positive to say, even if he is in like a mental rut himself. You know, like he lost his mum. I was so upset with him. I actually cried because he just is such a lovely man, and he made me feel a part of his family. And like when he says like smile more, it started off as a joke, but my mum said it to me as a joke because she knows how much I love him, and now we say it to each other when I'm in a panic attack, and it kind of just brings me back down. So yeah, Atwood is my go-to YouTuber to go and watch. And if you're watching this video, as in not Roman, very unlikely, but you know, someone who has ADHD, someone who suffers from anxiety. I promise you now, you will not regret it if you go over to Roman Atwood's YouTube channel and watch his videos. He is such an inspiration. He is honestly the best YouTuber in the whole entire world. Like, yeah, he inspired me to actually start this YouTube channel because I saw how he started just working in like a factory with like I think it was rope. Yeah, like in a rope factory. And look where he is now, and that's how I inspire to be. You know, he's made his own empire, he's got all of his little kids, and his wife is pregnant again. And like, he lives a life where he has built it all of himself. I just thank him for being a YouTuber because he has given me comfort in the time of need. He's been there all the time. His videos are just so inspirational, so family friendly, so comforting. I could go on and on about Roman, but let's just say I think I'm probably one of his biggest fans. So yeah, if you're watching this, Roman, just hit like and subscribe. Yeah, no, I'm joking. But yeah, he is just an incredible YouTuber. So yeah, that's my number one YouTuber he's my go-to YouTuber. But I have 3 more which I'm gonna tell you because again, for exactly the same reason, they have helped me in my time of need. Their YouTube channel portrays something like family friendly. Like a family feel, comforting, and they're just positive. So yeah, if you're looking for some new YouTubers, definitely go over to these. I will link their channels down below so you guys can find them easier. But yeah, so here's my next 3. When I was about 13, 14, 15, I had a really great friend. She was adopted. She lived in like a foster house. And I was always around her, like every weekend, with no doubt. If I wasn't, you know, if I had a good week at school, I was allowed to go out with them. Basically, all I wanted to say, and that's important because the next 2 YouTubers that I'm going to tell you about, they are an American family split into 2, like they're sisters, and they both have a separate YouTube channel where they show their adoptive families and their foster families, and it's an incredible YouTube channel. So I love to watch the Crazy Middles and the Crazy Pieces. They are such, again, an inspirational YouTube channel, and I inspire to adopt kids when I'm older, especially older kids, you know, like teenage children that have behaviour and mental health issues, emotional issues. I just feel that they really just need to be loved, you know, and I sometimes it's not, you know, it's not their parents' fault that they are having to be adopted or being taken away. I totally get that. But, you know, as a child growing up without, you know, any good friends or stable friendships, I know just how important it is to feel that you fit in and that you're in part of a family, because that was my only secure place that I had, was my family. So I know how important it is. So when I watch these YouTubers, it just reminds me how important a family unit is. And so when I'm having a panic attack, I go to watch them as well because it gives me that sense of comfort, especially when I'm on my own. So if my parents go out, I don't usually, because of COVID at the moment, I don't usually go out. So yeah, I just choose to go watch them because I just find them extremely inspiring. And yeah, again, same as Roman, they've helped me in my time of need and they don't even know it. So thank you guys for helping me through that. So whilst talking about this YouTube stuff, it kind of got me thinking, my last coping mechanism I want to throw at you guys is earphones. I am always wearing earphones. When I'm having a panic attack, my earphones go in. If we're going shopping, my earphones are in. If I'm just anxious in general or like having a meltdown, my earphones go in. My earphones, as you can tell, are very important to me. My sister has brought me the Apple AirPods, and I promise you now, they are the best investment I promise she's ever made. She also brought me my Apple Pencil. So yeah, she is a good sister. She is incredible. She's brought me 2 of my most used coping mechanisms. So yeah, get yourself a sister. These are some ideas that I'm gonna give you guys to try to see if they will help you. I have tried pretty much all of these and none of them work for me, but doesn't mean they're going to not work for you. So yeah, let's go. I have heard that knitting is a great coping mechanism because obviously you're engaged in your hands, you have to focus on like where you're going. Me, I've got no hand or eye coordination like whatsoever. So can you guess how I would end up pricking myself? So yeah, it's not a good idea for me because I've heard it's really great. Next one is gonna be exercise. Like I say, exercise is not for me. Yeah, so if you want to try exercising, be my guest. Yoga and meditating. Yeah, try that. Doesn't work for me, but it might work for you. I just can't sit still. And silence, like I say, is not for me. During a panic attack, I need noise. So yeah, drawing is a great one. It's successful for me. You should definitely try it. The next one is take your pet for a walk if you have one. Dog, whatever, rabbit, cat, guinea pig, gerbil, goldfish. Take them for a walk. Just take your pet for a walk if you have a pet. If not, you can't. So that won't work for you. Write in a journal, take a bath, play the drums. That is something I've always wanted to do, but my parents have never let me have a bloody drum set. Read a book, a punching bag. That is meant to be great. Unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to put a punching bag. So yeah, reading, drum set, take a bath, exercise, music, journal, drawing. You just try all of them and just tell me, let me know what your coping mechanisms are down below, and maybe I can try a few of yours. Yeah, social media is a really good one as well, because it kind of like takes you away from reality, and you just, YouTube, just try YouTube. I promise you, there's a really good YouTuber called Molly's ADHD Mayhem. Yeah, definitely watch her and subscribe. So yeah, this is the end of this video. So if you can, please can you give me a like and a subscribe down below, because yeah, I want to know you guys like my content. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. You got 31 days of pure Molly's mayhem, so get ready. So bye.